screen recording to help you with this document that I'm sending you for your CDA verification visit. You'll see up here is my PD specialist number, P97858240, and that's the number you should enter when you request the date and time. And then I will respond to it. So the first thing you need to do, though, is share this document with your director. So if you look down below, there's a spot where they fill in their name and the center and your name, and then they sign it here or print their initials and date it, and then just send it back to me. So I just want to make sure that they have read this and they understand what's required on their part. And the CDA requires me to do this, so I have to check this off when I go through the process of setting up your visit. I have to check off that the director has approved all of this. So here's how this goes. Once you get your director to send me that email, then also you can enter the date and time that I've sent you. So by now, by the time you get this document, you should have an idea from me of when we can set the appointment up. So go ahead into the council and submit the date and time we've agreed on by email or by phone if we talked by phone. And then I will get that and I will accept it. And then you'll be notified that I've accepted it. And at that point, the CDA Council will send me a ready to schedule notice and the forms that I need to fill out when I visit. So a lot of times candidates don't realize that until I get this ready to schedule and form, I can't do anything. So the most important thing you can do right now is get your director to sign off on all this. And then also make sure you send me the date and time so I can accept it. So for the visit, just so you understand how it kind of goes, I don't know how much you may already know this from seeing other people do it. So, but if not, I'll come and I'll ask to see your driver's license. And please let me know what is required of me that day. I definitely always know to carry an ID, of course. And I'm happy to abide by any of your center's requirements. So please know that. Just tell me what it is and I'm happy to do it. During COVID, if you need my vaccination card, I will always wear a mask. Even if they're not required anymore, I'll still wear one because I am around children who are unvaccinated because of doing these visits, so I just don't want to take any chances. The next thing I'll do is visit your classroom, and I have a list that I'll be checking things off of, and you can see the list when I'm done, but don't worry about that. I'm not evaluating anything. I'm not a licensing person, but I am responsible for reviewing standards that are similar to what the Licensing Council looks at. But all of that is in your CDA guide work that you've done already. So I will be showing you everything I write down before I go. So nothing I write down will be kept from you. I just don't want you to worry. I've been a teacher for over 40 years. I've been doing these visits for 6-7 years. And I hope they're relaxed and that, I enjoy being around you and the children, and don't worry about that. Your supervisor will need to provide you with a substitute when I am finished with the observation. So that process usually takes about a half an hour for us to discuss the visit, and then I have some questions I have to go over with you. If I have not received your binder yet, I will need a place to go over that for at least 45 minutes probably. But usually during COVID, what I've been doing is you can bring me the binder to my home, and I have a special place that I keep those under wraps, so they're confidential. I have a home office, and then I will return it to you when I come for your visit and go over it with you. That really is the best way to do this right now, because it means I'm in the center for a less amount of time, which during COVID and all going on seems to work out best. So if we can arrange for you to get me your binder right away, I can go over that and score it and have it ready for you. And then I just need to do my observation that day. So when I visit, I'll talk to you about the visit, the observations, the binder, and then I'll submit my findings to the CDA, which you will already know. So you won't be surprised by this. I will be sharing that with you that day. I just want to assure you. When I observe in your room, I'll be looking at basically how you're interacting with the group, and that there's obvious signs that you've been doing the work that's represented in your binder. That's all. It's not a big deal. I don't want you to be worried or nervous about it. I'm a grandma too, so don't worry. I've seen all kinds of things from kids. I just don't want my candidates to feel nervous. And if the children are, having a hard day that day, then that's what we get. So don't worry. I will not. That's not something you can control, and I know that. All you can do is control your own response to it, which I'm sure will be fine. So please don't worry if the children are having a hard day or anything of that nature. I understand what the world of childcare and early childhood is like, so I hope that reassures you. And remember, I'm not there to do anything but check off the CDA standards. So hopefully you and your director can look at this and we can get started with the process. And again, my congratulations.